How do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the New Trevians take on the Maine South Hawks in conference play and implications for the state playoffs as well. So glad to have you wherever you may be on the network line. Welcome to the action today. Well, there's several ways you can look at this game. One is it's a meaningless game because the playoffs are already set. Doesn't matter really the outcome of this game at all because it's just another game. Then there's also the part that these two teams will be in the same regional together. And a fly ball. That's going to be a gapper out there to right center. And Timmy O'Brien on his way to third, and he'll make it with a triple. They'll lead off the ball game. Andrew Rendazzo, the batter. We're here at New Tree. Yeah, straight on the outside corner. I mean, I can sort of see this game both ways, as we're going to get another gapper out there, and it turns out to be a ground rule double, bounces over the fence in right center. And it's 1-0, Maine South. Here's Luke Krasik. On the playoff end, the way this works is both teams will have a play-in game at their home field, so New Trier will be here at home. And if they win their play-in game, the first game of the playoffs, the regional, then the second game would be between New Trier and Maine South here. But games are different, so, you can win all your games in the regular season, and it doesn't really mean anything. Once you get to the second season, it's a winner-take-all. Swing and a miss, strike three. And there's one away. Here's Alexander Gonzo. I take that back. Alexander Gonzalo. I apologize. That the visitors, I see their names once. Andy Picar on the mound. And a pitch low ball. Leo Miller behind the plate today. Yeah, pitch high, a ball. Well, we're officially in a severe drought here in northern Illinois, northeastern Illinois. I could have told you that. I haven't had a duck. I've only had one game where I've had to protect against any rain at all, and that was basically light showers. Yeah, strike. Runner at second, run in, one out. And fly ball to right field. That's going to be a little flare that drops in. I take it back, was into center. And runners at the corners. As Gonzalo comes through with the single. Sammy Marin, the batter. Yeah, strike at the outside corner. One of the other things that has certainly come into play this year has been the shortened season and playing a lot of games in that shortened period of time. There's a little flare, and that's going to drop in for the base hit. Nice drive by Calarco. And another run home. Runners at first and second. And, of course, our usual springtime stuff, senioritis, has certainly standing on the doorstep here. Already begun to see a little bit of it. Actually, I think it's a little worse this year. The ball gets away, and the runner going to move on over to third on the error. So runners at the corners. And outside the ball. Top half of the first inning, ball gets away. Everybody stays put, though. And a wake-up call back at us. Ground ball. Through for the base hit single by Charlie Shaw. And another run home. Karim Aruvacek, the batter. Two on. And the pitch in there for a strike at the letters. Top half of the first inning. Swing and a miss, strike. Still only one out. And a pitch high, a ball. Outside a ball. You know, each season, you know, each game is different, but each season, the seasons are different too. You know, regular season versus the second season. And as I've often said, when you get into the playoffs, It's not the better team that sometimes wins. It's the team that gets over the monarch butterflies first that are flying around. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. And number 8 in the batting order, William Meyer, bats here in the top half of the first inning. Yeah, strike. Bekar looks in, gets his sign from Leo Miller, and the pitch outside the ball. To win state, you have to win 7 in a row. That 99-2000 group at New Trier. 99, they finished second in state. 2000, they won state, so they went 15 of 16 in the old 8-game playoff. There's a high fly ball. Shallow, and it's going to drop in for the base hit. That's going to score another run. And runners at the corners. And Cooper Katowski, the batter. And a strike. And pitch high a ball. And strike. Andy Bekar on the mound. Yeah, that's a balk. And that brings home another run. It makes 5 on the inning. Yeah, we're still top half of the first, so that's the good news, I suppose. A whoopsie swing. Scattered his teammates over there. High pop-up. And Leo Miller hangs with it. In the inning, 5 runs on 6 hits. 1 error, 1 left. Go to the bottom half of the first, and Sam Zacks, Alex Galarco, and Ryan Casel do up for the Trevians. Facing the left-hander. So we're going to be strike 1. For those of you on our internet network, for those of you on our cable networks, our Comcast cable networks, we will be here all summer long. The only network affiliate that won't be with us during the summer is New Trier Television. Now the pitch. Outside the ball. For our new viewers, we are hired by the New Trier Athletic Department to do these broadcasts. The athletic department and the technology department. Strike 3. One away. Alex Clarko, the batter. High and outside the ball. They know about Alex. They'll pitch very carefully to him. Ball two. Kind of a side-winding spinning motion here. And the pitch low and inside. A ball. Yeah, strike on the outside corner. And ball four. And Clarko draws the walk. Here's Ryan Casel. 1 on, 1 out. And the Trevians have kind of hit a little bump in the road. I sort of, knowing the situation here, I sort of expected it in some ways. Playing a lot of games without a lot of practices. And so that makes a length of the season. You know, trying to play a full game season instead of in 11 weeks, you're doing it in 7. And you had players that were playing multiple sports, so you had football and soccer players that were trying to play 2 sports at the same time. There's a strike. And I think some of that has come home to roost along with senioritis. All right, Papa, foul and out of play. Windshield Macker off to the right. Another one. This one down the line and caught. Out there by the 330 sign down the line. Or whatever that is, 318 maybe. I don't know. I don't ever look. Down by the foul pole. How about we do it that way? Here's Charlie Brodell. And he gets hit by the pitch. So 2 out, 2 on. And Lewis Florida, the batter. And a pitch way high, a ball. And a strike. And a strike on Florida. And caught him letter high. Strike three. So in the inning, no runs, no hits. A walk, a hit batter, and two left. We played 2-1. It's 5-0 Maine South. Back to the top of the batting order here. Timmy O'Brien. And a ball. Yeah, strike. 1-1. To O'Brien. Yeah, Squibber off the end of the bat. Foul ball. Bekar delivers. Outside a ball. Yeah, another one fouled off. One of the, I know it was Maine South. I don't know exactly which year it was. Here's a shot out to center and a single for O'Brien to start things off. Andrew Rendazzo, the batter. But you see that new Trier emblem out there in dead-away center. Well, the Maine South team went out there and used their spikes and tore it up. And a couple of years before that, the new the Maine South student section, here's a high pop-up, foul territory. And Florida takes it for the out, 2 down. Or 1 down, rather. And Luke Krasik, number 3 in the batting order for the Hawks. The Maine South student section came into New Trier for basketball. It was 3 years running and deliberately broke the bleachers at New Trier at Gates Gym. New Trier ended up switching the basketball game to Saturday morning varsity game, their home game, to Saturday morning, and didn't open the Maine South student section of the stands. They still tore off parts of the seat, if I remember correctly. There's a strike. Of course, New Trier students haven't been known to be kind and gentle either. I remember a couple of years of rather derisive cheers directed at Maine South. Foul ball. Little ground ball. Out at second. It won't get the runner first. Fielder's choice. Alexander Gonzalo, the batter. 2 out. Low and outside. A ball. Runner at first. Top of the second inning. The delivery, and that one's outside of ball. And a high pop-up foul. Florida has a beat on it. Backs up a little bit, takes it for the out. And we go to the bottom half of the second. 5-0. Maine South. And leading it off for the Trevians is Andy Picar. It'll be Picar, Brendan Stressler, and Graham Mastros. And a pitch low ball. Ball what? The big kick, foul ball. And staggers the umpire. Yeah, the pitch high ball. Fortunately, it was a deflected shot. I think the catcher touched it first. Line shot down the line. Third baseman has it. Throw it to first. Got him on the tag. One away. Brendan Stressler, the batter. And a ball one. Yeah, and clunked on the head. He's all right. It was all helmet. Umpires got to check those things nowadays. And the ball gets away, and Stressler over to second. Graham Mastros, the batter. And a ground ball. First baseman has it. Flip over just in the nick of time for the out. On the play, Stressler over to third. A.J. Steinbach, the batter. Yeah, strike. And the pitch. Line shot. Center fielder, a couple of steps back, takes it for the out. And the Trevians really go quietly here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, a hit batter and a man left. And we've played through two. It's still 5-0. Maine South leading New Trier. And Sammy Marin leads it on. And a high pop-up foul, and that's going to get back sort of behind us out of play. Outside of ball. 1-1. Another one fouled away. As I sort of mentioned earlier in the broadcast, you know, the reality of this game, is that, it's meaningless, and two, you might not even be seeing players that would play in the game on a winner-take-all situation. There's a single. I can think of a couple of them here. Inside a ball, and it hit him. Got him on the hand. And Charlie Shaw aboard, 2 on with nobody out. Garmorushevik. The look back by Pekar, and the pitch goes to bunt. Missed it, strike, throw out the second. Close, but got back in time. And foul ball. And pitch high, a ball. Outside a ball. Scooped at, fly ball. And taken by Zax. And that'll hold the runners. Here's William Meyer. Yeah, strike one. Line shot foul, off to the right. And high and outside the ball. Low and inside the ball. And strike three, and he knew it. Dropped it in. Great pitch. 2 down. Cooper Katowski, bottom of the batting order, number 9. There's a strike. Runners with their lead. Time called. Now back in. And outside a ball. And strike on the inside corner to Katowski. And that's going to be a flare that drops in for a base hit. Single. And that'll allow a run to score. Runners at the corners. Pitch runner over there. Back to the top of the batting order, Timmy O'Brien. And straight. Pitches high ball. And fouled away. Windshield whacker on the line drive. Set to the outside. And again, threatening, watching that runner at first. My thought is let him go to second if that's what he wants to do. You don't want that. Give him a chance for that runner to come home. Ground ball. Shortstop, long throw, and threw it wide off the, pulled Florida off the bag. And that's an error. And a run home. Another run home. Outside the ball. Andrew Rendazzo, the batter. 2 on. And a high ball. 2 in scoring position. 2 out. And 3-0. Yeah, strike. Take it all the way. We're at Duke Childs Field. And fly ball. That's going to be a gapper out there. And a little bit of a whoopsie, and on the way to third. They score that as a triple all the way. Here's Luke Krasik, and he sends a fly ball. And A.J. Steinbeck over in left has it for the out. But in the inning, another 4 spot, and it is now 9-0 in favor of Maine South. As we go to the bottom half of the third inning. Back to the top of the batting order for the Trevians. Strike. Sam Zex, the batter. I'm kind of reminded here about the running up the score attitude in a regular season game when you're going to meet a team in the playoffs. I mean, we're not at that point, and I'm not accusing Maine South of that. It just kind of clicked in my head on games where I've seen that happen, and I've even seen it happen in the playoffs where it's a deliberate attempt to run up the score. I mean, I can understand a team being so awful that you can't make it out. I can think of a couple of games that New Trier's had where that has happened against in the first game of the playoffs, usually against those city teams where, literally you can't make it out. Coach Napoleon and even going back to Coach Klein. Well, not with Coach Klein, because Coach Klein, the city teams didn't play against Coach Klein's group. It's only a recent deal that the city teams come out to the suburbs. In fact, there have been city teams that just they realize we're not going to win, and let's just not go. Ball 4, and Calarco aboard via the walk. And a fly ball. Center fielder has it for the out. 2 away. And Charlie Brodell, the batter. No official at bat. He got hit by a pitch his first time up. And he said he got hit, but it's kind of like, no, I'm not biting. And Brodell goes, okay, no big deal. That's a ball. 2 and out. Swing and a miss, strike. And the count's gone blackjack. 21. The left-hander into the look, the pitch. Strike on the inside corner, nice pitch. And gets away, and Calarco over to second. And fly ball. Right fielder takes it for the out. And we're done with the third. And it's 9-0 in favor of the Maine South Hawks. New pitcher on the mound for the Trevians. That ball. Ertman, I think, is who it is. Yeah. Top of the 4th inning. Fly ball. And taken by Zach's out in center. 1 away. There's a strike. Sammy Barron, the batter. And a ball. Yeah, strike. Yeah, strike three. So quickly, 2 up, 2 down for Maine South. And Charlie Shaw, the batter. And first pitch hitting a little pop-up foul, giving Chase triangle shot in foul territory. And ground ball. They pick up the scoop and the throw over. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Halfway home with the ball game. And James Carabas will lead it off, batting for Picard. Now that Picard's out of the game as the pitcher. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, strike. Oh, I take that back. Carabas batting for Florida. Well, Picard stays in the game, I guess, and plays first. And Florida's the one that will come out. Ball. Yeah, pitch high, a ball. Inside, a ball. And that one's high, a ball. Yeah, foul tip, strike three. One away. Andy Picard, the batter. On a foul ball, strike one. We're, for those of you that are watching us on the internet, at the school's request, we delayed this game being put on the internet until after the season was over. Ground ball, shortstop, over to first. One away. Or two away, make that. Brendan Stressler, the batter. Here's a strike. And strike three. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We've played through 4. And the Trevians are down 9-0. Go to the top of the 5th inning. Oroshevik leading it off. And a ball outside. Line shot back up the middle. Ertman got out of the way of it. Leadoff single. And William Meyer, the batter. And takes a strike on the inside corner. At the letters. The belt to the letters somewhere in through there. And strike two, this one on the outside, going inside out, I guess. And foul ball. Off to the right. Foul ball back. We were talking about one of the awards they give for New Trier athletes. New Trier baseball players, and it was the Pete Burnside Award. Pete Burnside was the first New Trier Major League player. He graduated New Trier in 1948, played in the Major Leagues for Detroit and the Washington Senators. His sons went to New Trier. One of them is the assistant athletic director now. And his grandsons have just recently graduated from New Trier. Swing and a miss. Strike three. As he went fishing in the Skokie Lagoons of the high one. Here's Cooper Katowski. And a pitch inside the ball. Top of the fifth. And a little comebacker, knocked down and then picked up and throw to first in time. And over to second goes Arashevik. And Timmy O'Brien, the batter. Leadoff man for the Hawks, fouled one off. I've always said that Maine South should play up on the Loyola Hill. That should be their home field because there's a red-tailed hawk that sits up there on the light stands and watches baseball games. I mean, he literally sits up there watching a baseball game. With the Maine South team, the Hawks, you see the. Okay. Although over at Maine South, I noticed there's a couple of times I've been out there for baseball games, I've noticed that there have been some duck hawks and stuff that kind of float around there looking for prey. So I suppose that's appropriate too. 55-footer and a little bit outside on top of that. Nice stop by Leo Miller. Swing and a miss, strike three. And that takes care of the top of the fifth. We go to the bottom half of the frame. And it remains 9-0. Maine South leading New Trier Got a no-hitter working here. Here's a strike. Graham Mastros, the batter. Yeah, strike. Outside the ball. They pitch and whipped inside the ball. To Mastros. And strike three. Here's A.J. Steinbach. Yeah, strike one. Pitch outside the ball. And pitch high ball. And the count's gone blackjack, I believe. Strike. I always kind of lose track because I don't see the scoreboard. I mean, beyond I don't see the scoreboard because I don't get the shot of the scoreboard. I wear eyeglasses, and I have to take them off when I do the video. So literally, I don't see the scoreboard. Ball four. AJ aboard. And even if I did, I wouldn't be able to see the score and stuff like that because of how my eyes function. But that's a whole other story. Inside the ball. And AJ stayed put at first, even though the ball got away. Yeah, strike. And foul ball. Off to the right. And pitched inside and way inside. I think that even went behind Sam Zags. And A.J. trots on over to second. The long look back, the pitch, and fly ball. Drops in for the base hit. The first hit of the ball game for the Trevians. A single by Sam Zags. Alex Calarco, the batter. So runners at the corner. Steinbeck at third, Zags at first. Calarco the batter. And a ground ball. Shortstop will flip to second for the fielder's choice and thrown away on first. And the error allows the run to score, and I guess The second baseman got banged up a little bit. He's all right. Maybe just kind of knocked over off balance. Trevians are on the board. It's 9-1. Ryan Casel, the batter. And a ground ball. Shortstop has it. Over to first in time. And we're done with the fifth. 9-1. Maine South leading New Trier. As we go to the sixth. Andrew Randazzo leading it on. Another new pitcher for the Trevians. There's a strike one. And fly ball. Coming in, and a spectacular catch by A.J. Steinbach out there. One away. Luke Krasick. Pitch outside the ball. Big thing about Maine South is when you have those outdoor games, they're so close to O'Hare Airport, you feel like you're being buzzed. They're coming in on a bombing run. That's a ball. Yeah, strike. And I have, just about the entire time I've been going out to Maine South for football games, I've always had the problem with the PA system literally right in my ear. Used to be worse than it is now, but it's still right in my ear. And in the old days before they put in the lights over there, can you imagine 8 hours of having a PA horn literally a foot from your left ear? Ball four, and Krasick aboard. Gonzalo. And strike. Yeah, strike. And a spectacular catch by Alex Calarco on the attempt to go through the left side of the infield. My mind worked faster than my mouth did. Here's Sammy Barron. And a pitch up in the eyes, a ball. Outside a ball. Yeah, strike on the inside corner. And ball four. So 2 aboard. And Charlie Shaw, the batter. Outside the ball. And another one outside the ball. Another new pitcher for the Trevians. Just giving them some work here in the 6th inning. High and outside the ball. Yeah, straight to Shaw. Whoa. A little fancy equipment problems there. Foul ball. And fly ball. It's going to drop in for the base hit and a whoopsie out there. And that's going to allow 2 runs to come on to score. And it's an 11-1 ball game, single and an error for Shaw. And with 2 outs, a ground ball, short second baseman has it over to first in time. And we go to the bottom half of the 6th. And Charlie Brodell will lead it off. Brodell, Carabas, and Picar do up. Swing and a miss, strike. And tried to hold up but couldn't. A strike on the swing. And that's going to be a gapper out there. Rolling around out in right center. And Brodell on his way to third. And second hit of the ball game with the Trevians. And James Carabas, the batter. And a wake-up call back towards us. I always loved those things. And I always love people asking me, am I okay? You know, when one of those things come back at me. And I go, yeah, there's a screen in the way. I'm fine. Little tapper. Hold the runner, throw to first. They got him. So runner at third with 1 out. And Picard, the batter. And strike. Swing and a miss. Strike. And high and outside the ball. Inside the ball. And another one inside the ball. To Picar. Brendan Stressler on deck. And ball forward. Good, strike one to Stressler. Runners at the corners. The Trevians have to score a run to prevent the slaughter roll, but we're in the 6th inning anyway. And a ball low and outside. Or outside anyway. Don't know if it was necessarily low. Runners with their lead. Outfield playing shallow, and a fly ball caught by the right fielder. They throw to first, and Picar just back in time, just barely. On the line shot, sort of. Here's Mastros swinging a bit strike. Graham Mastros. Two out. And swinging a bit strike. And pitch high ball. It becomes even more so, talking about playoffs, even more so. Teams go as far as they have every right to go. That is to say, it doesn't matter what your record is or anything else. It matters on you have a right to win and you have a right to lose. And it's not predetermined, but it is your choice. Strike three, and the ball game is all over. For Maine South, 11 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They were struck out 6 times, walked 2, 4 left on base. For the New Trevians, 1 run on 2 hits, 3 errors. Trevians were struck out 7 times. They were walked 2, and despite the fact they only had a 2-hitter, they did strand 7 on base. That'll do it for us for this game. Stick around for more sports action on the network. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching, and so long, everybody. This has been a Metro Chicago Sports Network copyrighted presentation. All rights reserved.